Welcome back once again to the math session. In this maths class, I am going to discuss with you the polynomials exercise 2.3. Right, the polynomials is the second chapter of class 9th, and we have completed the introductory part, exercise 2.1, exercise 2.2. All those videos, if you have not watched them, please go and watch them and proceed to this video, because we have dealt with the concepts and the problems which are interlinked here. Now, today I am going to discuss with you exercise 2.3. Right, in that exercise I have written the first problem, and those who have not watched those videos, just click on the I button and get it notified. Okay, here the first problem is find the remainder when this is a cubic polynomial is divided by the following linear polynomials. I have noted down the bits also here. Now, what does the remainder theorem tell us? That when p of x is a polynomial, if the p of x is divided by a linear polynomial x minus a. See, if p of x is a polynomial, if it is divided by a linear polynomial x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. This is the remainder theorem. Right, here according to the remainder theorem only we will be solving this. Find the remainder when the cubic polynomial is divided by the linear polynomial. Here p of x is this, and when divided by the linear polynomial. Now, in place of x we have to substitute a, because here a is the minus a. If you shift it to the other side, a is the variable here. Okay, so let's get started with the problems, then you will understand. Now, this is a linear polynomial. Our p of x equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. This is the polynomial. It is divided by this, we have to find the remainder. Now, when we get the remainder, when this linear polynomial is equated to 0, so that means x is equal to, if you shift this 1 to the other side, it becomes minus 1. So, we will substitute minus 1. So, p of a, here a is minus 1. That is the remainder. So, p of minus 1. So, I will substitute in place of x minus 1 whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. Okay, this comes to minus 1 plus here 3 minus 3 plus 1. So, all of them get cancelled, we get a 0. Right, so minus 1. So, here when substituted minus 1, I got 0. So, the 0 is the remainder of this linear polynomial when it is divided for this cubic polynomial. Likewise, now take this one. Now, we have to equate it to 0. That means I have to substitute minus pi. X plus pi is the linear polynomial. Now, in place of x, p of x is a polynomial, I have to substitute minus pi. Simply here minus pi cube plus 3 into minus pi whole square plus 3 into pi plus 1. So, here comes to minus pi whole. So, 3 into pi square, because minus goes off here. Sorry, I did not keep minus here. 3 into minus pi is minus 3 pi plus 1. So, no need of solving this. Keep it as it is. This is the remainder. Okay. Now, coming to the second problem. Okay, I haven't done this. So, this if you equate to 0, x is equal to half. Now, p of half, in place of x, we need to substitute 1 by 2. So, here 1 by 2 whole cube plus 3 into 1 by 2 whole square plus 3 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So, that comes to 1 by 8. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. Here 3 by 4. 3 into 1 is 3, 2 square is 4 plus 3 into 1, 3 by 2 plus 1. Let's take the LCM. If you take the LCM 8, so this is 1, 4, 2, so 6 plus 2 4s, so 12, so 8. Okay, so this comes to 27 upon 8 is the remainder. Here 27 by 8 is the remainder when this linear polynomial divides the cubic polynomial. Let's see the fifth one. Let us equate to 0. So, here take the x term and bring the constant to the other side, minus 5, and again next term here only minus 5 upon 2. 2 is multiplied here. If it comes to the other side of the equation, it is divided. Now our x value is this. We will substitute this in the p of x. Minus 5 by 2. So that is here p of x is this, minus 5 by 2 whole cube. Right, plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 whole square, plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 and plus 1. So here, now we can do it here, minus 5 whole cube, that is minus 5 5 is 25, 25 5s. Okay, so that is 125 minus 125 by 8 plus here 5 square 25, 25 into 3. So that is 75 by 4. Okay, here 25 into 3, 5 square 25, 25 into 3, 75, 2 square is 4. Now here minus comes 15 by 2 plus 1. So the same way you can take the LCM here. Right, LCM 8 1, so minus 125. So it 2, so that is 150. 2 4s. Now here it comes to 60 plus 8. So similar signs we can add. Minus 125 minus 60 is minus 185. Now this comes to 158 upon 8. So if you subtract, so 15 it comes to 7. Now here 7 to 2, so 27, that's it. So minus sign, minus 27 by 8 is the remainder. Now here what I have done, we have used the remainder theorem. We have substituted because the remainder theorem tells that when p of x is divided by a linear polynomial x minus a, p of a is the remainder. So p of a, we have substituted p of a here. In all these steps we have substituted p of a and got the remainder. Please pause the video and note it down. Find the remainder when 2x square minus 3x plus 5. This is a quadratic equation, is divided by a linear polynomial. Does it exactly divide the polynomial? State reasons. The same remainder theorem we will apply. Here the divisor is 2x minus 3. Let us equate it so that we will get x value. 2x is equal to, if this is here, it is 3. So x is equal to 3 by 2. We have to substitute in the polynomial. Now what is p of x? P of x given as this polynomial 2x square minus 3x plus 5. So we will substitute p of 3 by 2 in place of x. Right. 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 into 3 by 2 plus 5. So that means 2 into 9 by 4 minus 9 by 2 plus 5. Okay. So if you cancel off 2 once, 2 twice, right? So 9 by 2 minus 9 by 2 plus 5. So these are plus and minus, you can cancel off. So the remainder is 5. Now here we got the remainder. When this linear polynomial is dividing this quadratic equation, we got the remainder as 5. Now the second step is, does it exactly divide the polynomial? If the polynomial is exactly divided by the linear polynomial, then we get the value of the remainder 0. In any case, if 6 is divided with 2, 2, 3, 6, we get 0. Then we say 2 is exactly dividing 6. Also 3 is exactly dividing 0. That means when we get remainder 0 only, we can say it as exactly dividing. But we got remainder 5. Therefore, it does not exactly divide. P of x. Because the P of A is 5. Right. Please pause the video and note it down. Now this is find the remainder when 2x square wait. So this is the fourth problem, right? So the second problem I have given you for you to practice, that is for your homework. do practice it. So this is the fourth problem. Find the remainder when this cubic polynomial is divided by x minus 2 by 3. So here, so the same, we have to follow the remainder theorem. So x minus 2 by 3 will equate to 0. So this, if it goes that side, it is plus 2 by 3. So we will substitute in the polynomial. P of x is equal to 9x cube minus 3x square plus x minus 5. So let us substitute. P of a is the remainder. Okay. So here a is 2 by 3. So 9 into 2 by 3 whole cube minus 3 into 2 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 minus 5. In place of x, I have substituted 2 by 3. So 9 into 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. So 3 into 4 by 9. Here squaring 2 by 3 minus 5. Can cancel off 9 ones, 9 threes, 3 ones, 3 thrice. Okay. So here 8 by 3 minus 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3 minus 5. Yes. So all are 3. We can take the LCM 3. So 8 minus 4 plus 2 minus, here is nothing, 1. So 15. Right. See, minus 4 minus 15, that is minus 19. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 minus 19 by 3, that is minus 9 upon 3. If you cancel it off, we get it as minus 3. So here the remainder is minus 3. Pause the video and note if the polynomials 2x cube, ax square, 3x minus 5 and x cube plus 2x x square minus 4x plus a leave the same remainder when divided by the linear polynomial x minus 2. Find the value of a. Here two polynomials are given, but they are divided with the same polynomial and they get the same remainder. They leave the same remainder. So here we will find the remainders of two polynomials, then we will equate the remainder so that we can get the value of a. Now let us take the first one, first polynomial p of x, 2x cube plus ax square plus 3x minus 5. Okay, so here x minus 2, so x equal to 2. So I'll substitute p of 2 here into the first polynomial. 2 into 2 cube plus a into 2 square plus 3 into 2 minus 5. So that means 2 cube 8, 8 to 16. Here 4a plus 6 minus 5. So what we have to do? Here 16 plus 6 comes to 22. 22 minus 5. So or else you can also do here 1 and that also you can do. 22 minus 5 is 17 plus 4a. This is the remainder we got for the first polynomial. Let us find for the second polynomial. So let us take f of x as the second polynomial, x cube plus x square minus 4x plus a. Right. Here f of 2, the same linear polynomial is dividing. So that means 2 cube, 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus a. Substituting 2 in place of x. 8 plus 4 minus 8 plus a. Okay. So minus plus goes of 4 plus a. So this is the remainder we got when we are dividing the second polynomial. So both the remainders we have to equate because leaves the same remainder. So therefore 17 plus a equal to 4 plus a. So a terms bring it to one side and the constant to the other side. So 4a, if you bring this to here, minus a. 4 here only as it is, minus 17 to the other side. Constant to one side, a is to one side, that this is 3a. So this is here minus 13. So a value is minus 13 upon 3. Right. Please pause the video here and note it down. And before that, I would like to end the class here. We will see the remaining problems of the exercise 2.3 in our next class. Hope you have understood the concept of remainder theorem and the remainders. Please note it down and we will see in our next class. Thank you all.